Good day, garden lovers. I created a flower bed grid for perennials seeds last fall, and I uploaded that video, if ever you're interested in seeing it, last February. So now this video is all about me planting these seeds, but I ended up planting them a little late and in the snow. So let's see how this all worked out for me. Okay, so now that you saw that there is a grid that's created, now we're fast forwarding into the future and there's snow. So I'm going to plant the seeds now because I want them to winter, right? I want them to overwinter. So yeah, I'm gonna just shovel some of this out. I'm going to attempt to do that. The grid is under here somewhere. So I'm hoping that I can get down to the soil. So the reason why I ended up planting these seeds late and in the snow is because, well, you know, in the last video that I posted, the one spring garden reflections or something like that, where were my fall cuts right? Well, in that video, it had started snowing and we were waiting for a snowstorm. And I was a little late on actually cutting all of my perennials down, or the ones that I decided not to cut down and whatnot. Winter just showed up and the snow just fell that night, and the snow stayed, and it stayed for winter. Another reason why I hadn't planted them yet is because it was so warm just the week before. I was just afraid that if I was going to plant the seeds, that the seeds would start germinating if we were still going to keep getting that warm weather, because the weather was really warm. It was really, really odd. Anyhow, so I totally decided to wait, and then suddenly when I did the cleanup, then it was snowing and the snow stayed and my grid was under the snow. So after that, the snow had melted down a bit and it was warm enough for me to go out there and plant the seeds right away. These are all perennial seeds, by the way. So spring is just around the corner and I'm just anxious to see what took. And by the way, the reason why I created a grid was because I wanted to plant the seeds in an area where I could just keep them there while I'm planning out where I'm going to plant them in the garden. I'll transplant them once they start growing in the spring. So it's like a little nursery area, a little holding spot for them. It's my first time trying this. I'll see how that goes, if I liked it, if I had enough space between plants and whatnot. So hopefully it's going to work. Let's see this here. Hang on. See this? And then this. Well, this is a grid, and all of the names of the plants are there. I don't have much time to do this actually today. I have a client coming. For those who don't know, I am a dog groomer, just little puppies. I have another channel called Dog Grooming with Elizabeth Jen, so if ever you want to see that. I'm going to plant 2 per square, and we'll fast forward this. So it's March right now, so we're still very much into that waiting season. Everything still looks pretty much sleepy out here because of the snow, but that's totally normal. Around mid to late April, that's when we usually start seeing the first bits of green popping up, those tiny little signs that the garden is waking back up. So we're probably about a month, maybe a month and a half away from really seeing the results of all of this. It's the quiet before the show. But honestly, this part is exciting too, because you know it's coming. You can almost feel it. It's almost there. Spring is on its way. It's just taking its sweet little time. These are the Malva sylvestris here. Some of these seeds are so small, guys. I thought that I'd have control on exactly where they'd land. Look at these here. Oh, I just dropped one. So these I can plant 2 per square. These look like little poppy seeds, actually. They're so tiny. I may have to sprinkle this one. It's not a lot, but if I can get these to grow, then I can collect the seeds myself. Wow, so tiny. right, now I got some Gwem, red dragon. Western blue-eyed grass. Let's do that. I don't have a picture for you, it's just an envelope. This is the last one I'll do. He's in there. Put that in there. There's more. Blue wild indigo. All right, I really need to let you guys go now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Planting in winter. I gotta come clean this up, pick it all up, and oh boy, I hope I get something out of this. I really do. Okay, I gotta get to my client. Take care, guys. Till then, keep gardening.